Welcome back, everyone, to Week 8 of Injustice 2 Path to Pro with us. Now, we know it said Ixie versus Delul coming up, but that was in fact the first series of the night we just had. That was originally going to be the second, but we did have some issues getting KTop in the lobby and getting him connected and all good to go. But speaking of KTop,
that's fixed.
We have him here ready to play now, and his opponent is going to be HappyPow in what I think could be maybe one of the best series of the night.
Well, it's definitely bound to be a close one. KTop's been playing really well. We did actually see him in our first broadcast. HappyPow, who has been playing a lot of Injustice, not just in Injustice 2, but he was a very prominent European player during Injustice 1. And in Injustice 1, he played Black Adam. He is continuing to play Black Adam, which is likely the matchup we're going to see. Superman versus Black Adam, we're expecting to see when it comes to matchups. The one thing about HappyPow is he does have a very tidy flash as well. The question is, does he use it against Superman? Some Flash players do think that maybe Superman wins that matchup. Maybe they think it's an advantage for him. Maybe if it's not by much, it's still definitely kind of there. And Flash players in general, I think, they tend to have a backup these days because some people feel like the character can't really win by himself. There are some difficult matchups in there, so backups are necessary. HappyPow playing Black Adam as a backup, or Flash, kind of almost side by side.
The thing is, Flash, in the current version of the game, does not seem to be a one-character.
Quite,
you know I mean?
Quite a few characters in the game aren't really one-hit wonders. You kind of need a backup these days to deal with every matchup in the game because how varied the cast is.
But to be honest, like at the end of the day, that's fighting games. If one character can deal with everything like easily by themselves, then that's not necessarily a good sign, and very few characters in the game are capable of doing that. But the ones that can are very powerful. Flash has his benefits. He's definitely not a truly horrifically weak character, but at the same time, definitely not on as good as he used to be to start off with in Injustice 1, but still decent, you know, to a degree. Some matchups he can do very well in, and he does have a lot of good tools. But at the end of the day, if HappyPow thinks that Black Adam is the better pick for the matchup, I assume we'll see him go to that.
Especially against someone like Superman, who commands a lot of range, commands a lot of the screen in general. And HappyPow was over Flash first, but now going a bit straight into Black Adam, not really wasting any time. Not surprised to see this matchup. It's a very traditional matchup at this point. Superman and Black Adam, two very popular characters in this game so far. There's going to be a lot of damage coming out of both of these. Good strings, good normals, good range, good mobility. Should be quite an exciting matchup.
We should hope so, but obviously Superman being a character we see quite a lot of, and Black Adam very much of the same, but decent characters for sure.
So here we go. HappyPow versus KTop, immediately catching him with that forward one. The meatless conversion dropped though, goes in for the background bounce, so he does not have to spend bar on the lightning cage. But at this stage, I mean, this is one of the main things Black Adam does. His damage output is unbelievable. One dropped combo into something on hit. I mean, that's half damage already. Catches him with lightning.
There we go. That's that kind of counter zoning that Black Adam can bring to the table. If he knows he's going to do something, he's going to go in for that, that quick black magic from below. And just like that, that's that Black Adam damage we have all seen by now.
That was really smart from HappyPow, actually. He threw that lightning sort of grenade onto the floor because he wanted to get KTop to jump so he would meet him in the air. Air-to-air potential with this character is very strong.
Very good that HappyPow didn't get opened up by that meter burn forward 3 though, because we can see when a traded Superman hits a forward 3 or back 3, that is going to do a ton of damage.
Drops the combo, but still looking quite good. That traded grab should do it. Yeah, it's going to do just enough. 1 round each at this stage.
Now, these are two characters that hit very hard. But if Superman can corner you, that's where he really starts to shine. HappyPow going to use those plus situations to get that lightning grenade and the whiff on the forward 2 by KTop with a full whiff punish by HappyPow. Definitely not going to let that one go. Lightning grenade sort of setups again. Oh, nice opportunity.
Yep. That setup upon setup. Bear in mind, HappyPow had an absolutely fantastic Reptile and Ancestral Kung Jin in Mortal Kombat X. He knows a thing or two about crazy, tricky setups.
Indeed, Black Adam is going to hit as hard as he does, gets the orbs out, and wow, that's all HappyPow needed to do, just pop the orbs and let KTop hang himself. That's one of the strengths. That is one of the strengths of Black Adam, though, is pop the orbs and just take that seemingly guaranteed damage in a lot of situations.
Didn't really have to spend a lot of bar on that either. HappyPow was consistently landing those hits, hit confirming into either the lightning at range or up close into the back 3. Just get the damage where he can take it. No need to really spend it on the lightning cage. In that sense, I think he was looking really strong. But are we going to see him go back to Superman?
He actually went for a lot more lightning grenade setups than I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, you don't really see it used as much as he used it, but setups in mind. He used it first, I think, to try and get KTop to jump. And then when he had him in the corner, I think that was just so he could almost extend certain setups. If he caught him pressing buttons, they'd get caught by the shocker, and then in the middle of the animation, bomb goes off, you get a full combo.
Speaking of the next game, though, we are actually going into Karndark, Rock of Eternity. This is a good stage for, well, both Gadget and Power characters, but there is so many unblockable projectile interactables on this part of the stage alone. If you can get that sort of momentum going, it's going to be quite dangerous. I mean, just as I can say that, that's one of them down right there.
Oh, nice anti, actually. Instant jump too. Doesn't get the dive kick, but doesn't matter. And just like that, KTop is already down an entire life bar, yet to land a single hit on HappyPow so far.
Yeah, HappyPow is just in full control, bar none. That down one trip guard. All catches the overhead. KTop, and there he goes, spends 2 bars, wastes the trait out of KTop and gets a lot of damage coming through.
That is going to hurt so much. Already 400 and climbing, 450 damage off that. And HappyPow at this stage looking unbelievably strong. Tries to whiff punish, doesn't quite get it. And counter pokes as well, not allowing him to clash. Tries to go for a last minute cross up, but doesn't work out. KTop is in so much trouble. I mean, he's going to go for a wager, but still a mountain to climb.
This is insane. HappyPow looking so confident already this match. We're barely into it, and already we might be down 2 games. KTop gets a little bit impatient and runs straight into that interactable. There's a trip guard again. HappyPow is not letting anything go, and now can go into a full combo. He does not have to worry. Hang on a minute, wait, he goes for interactable? I didn't know you could do it off that string.
Well, either way, he was guaranteed dead. All he needed to really do was just stall enough time to get that trait back, and KTop was so weak by the end of that. Now, just pop your trait, you're dead.
Last time we saw KTop, he actually went to Black Adam himself, so we know he does play the character as well, but do you think he's going to go for the mirror or just stick to his guns? Because right now, I don't think it's a character thing, it's just KTop is just whiffing buttons, and HappyPow is just making him pay for it. He's getting trip guarded, he's just getting out footsied, and looks like he actually is going to go for the mirror.
If there's one thing you don't want to do, it's whiff buttons against Black Adam. That forward one of the fastest normals in the game. It's advancing. It full combos into forward 1-2, which you can convert that into either trait or just lightning cloud or whatever you want. Like,
or at the very least,
so much damage off whiff punishing.
At the very least, it's one of the fastest advancing normals in the game, without a doubt.
Completely.
Oh, and HappyPow 1 step ahead already. KTop starts things off with the forward 1, but it is a high. And HappyPow with a down 1 whiff punish.
Oh, really tricky setup, actually. KTop jumping straight into it. That's going to be a full combo, going in for the cloud, going in forward 3 to keep the corner positioning. Goes in for the lightning cage, but doesn't quite work out. Either way, they both trade it 1 for 1. Neither connects.
Oh, wow, and HappyPow uses the forward 1 just to move out of the way of that jump in. Oh, gets caught. KTop isn't able to confirm. Orbs are spent. It'll be a while before KTop gets that back, but you can see just the chip damage Black Adam can put out.
I'm not sure if KTop was actually ready for that meter bend dive kick. He jumped, but wasn't ready to follow up with the dive kick. No combo, consistently letting it rock and not getting enough damage, but HappyPow goes down anyway. Black Adam.
Already, though, KTop looking a lot stronger on this character in the mirror match at the very least. Oh, and that wake-up HappyPow being a little bit too disrespectful here.
Yeah, I think he's almost like, it's almost like a sort of autopilot defense where he's just trying to do constant lightning cage. It's not working out. Constant disrespect does get a life bar regardless.
Also, I like that interruption. KTop going for down 1 lightning hands, and HappyPow interrupts with a full combo. Again, that stage awareness.
And he goes to guarantee that bomb. But KTop, I was just about to say, had the life lead, but swiftly taken away with punish on the forward 1-2. That's going to be humongous damage. Is he going to wager? No, Ops, not 2. He's taken so much damage already.
HappyPow all over the place with these dive kicks. There's that jumping KTop, and he drops the combo.
This is a ropey game.
Oh, catch him jumping back again. Orbs going to connect. Wake up forward 1.
Where's the clash?
He couldn't do it. HappyPow had more bar. He was going to be dead for sure. Oh, there's the dive kick. What are they doing?
This is a scramble.
Wait, is that going to work? Oh, the chip damage by itself. I actually think that's the first time I've seen chip from a super kill in a tournament game.
So that was an interesting final game.
I think interesting's a nice word for what happened in that last match.
We'll use the word interesting for the time being, but it was a big scramble. Lots of different things going on. Constant combos, but we should have at least maybe seen an attempt of a wager, because taking the damage and still being in that horrendous situation was not ideal. I think we probably could have seen a clash there. Even if he took a little bit of extra damage because he didn't have as much meter, he wasn't going to be point blank with a fully stocked HappyPow on top of it.
That's the kind of situation you have split seconds to decide, uh-oh, what do I do here? Because the combo wasn't going to kill, but it was going to put him in a very bad situation. If he clashed, he'd be put back in that sort of neutral state, but he would have won. So obviously he's got the positioning to work with, but he would have taken as much damage as physically possible with like that speck of life left. Because obviously clash damage can't kill you, but it will take you as low as possible. When you're against someone like Black Adam, that's basically a detonant anyway. Because if HappyPow had his orbs ready, he could have just woke up, popped the orb, and then get the kill that way anyway.
So what did we see there? We definitely saw the Superman pick not quite work, but part of me doesn't think it was really a Superman thing. I think KTop was quite impatient, especially in those first 2 games. I feel like KTop kind of fell into, his hands a little bit, especially in game number 1. Super dominant. And then when we went on to Karndark, I mean, that was even more one-sided. Big damage, a real demonstration of just how much damage this character actually does in the game. If he hits you, it's gonna hurt. Like, in many cases, you're taking minimum 50% life off a single combo. But this was the final exchange where it was just weird wake-up attack situations. These didn't quite work out. Drop combos here, whiff dive kicks there, just sort of zipping around the screen. But ultimately, at the end of that scramble, HappyPow did emerge victorious, and it's another 3-0 result.
It is, but I know for sure KTop definitely did not look as comfortable fighting Black Adam with Superman as he did before. But I mean, like I said, it didn't really seem to be too much of a matchup thing. It was kind of just he was getting outfootsied, he was getting out, he was just getting red, you know, and HappyPow just with that knowledge, and actually across all the stages, HappyPow showing immense stage knowledge, and that's something that the longer this game goes on, the more important it's going to be to know your stages, know your arenas and what you can
It was actually really good for HappyPow because he got a background bounce on all 3 stages, and we saw the damage Black Adam gets meterlessly when you get that background bounce. So the fact he got it in all 3 maps, I think was really useful for him. But while we get our next break underway, guys, just to remind you all, we have a competition going on. The first prize of our competition over at esl.pm/PathToPro-Comp is a set of these 2 statues. It's the Injustice 2 Versus collection. So it's been provided to us by the folks over at Triforce.
If you do like the Batman/Brainiac, or both, or one or the other, get yourself on down to that link. But that's not just the only prize you can win. We also have an Injustice 2 branded rucksack full of Injustice 2 merchandise. We have like a jersey, a hat, all other really cool stuff, bits and bobs in there. But obviously entering that will put you up to win perhaps both, 1 or 2, but definitely worth doing it if you're a fan of Injustice.
So we're going to go for a quick break while we set up our next matchup. I believe it's going to be quite a good one continuing this top 8, as we've had some good games already. But while we set that up, we're going to be right back. Don't go anywhere.